My new flow, new drink, swing it all around when I do this, moving free with the music. New flow, new drink, swing it all around when I do this, moving free with the music. New flow.
Is Cornwall really as good as people say it is? Today, I'm going to take you on a little day in the life. I'm going to let you decide if Cornwall is the place to be for you, if you're thinking of moving down here. So we're just going to show you what we get up to on a random Saturday. First things on the list is the skate park. Let's get it. If you guys know me, you know I love everything action sports, surf, skating, all that kind of stuff. If you're thinking of coming down to Cornwall, those are some of the things you'll want to take into consideration. It's all like subjective, whatever you like doing. If you're going to come down to surf and skate, this place is perfect for you. Some pros about Concrete Waves is the skate park is fucking sick. They've just added a new beginner section, which is pretty incredible. You've got the rest of the park as well to practice whatever you want to do. But the only downside, the cons, because of the rise of skateboarding in the UK and it being an Olympics and all that kind of stuff, it's just there are so many people at the parks nowadays. It's crazy. I think the UK needs to try and invest into making like actual bigger parks in like proper touristy places like Cornwall, because there's loads of little small ones, but they all of them just seem to be rammed every weekend whenever you go. Like when the sun's out, it's just full of people. So that's one of the cons. It gets super busy, loads of scooter kids. Concrete Waves is one of the best skate parks in Cornwall in general. It's one of the biggest. Didn't do anything crazy. I did do leg day yesterday, so that's my excuse for not doing any crazy tricks. That's one thing I was meant to mention. If you do want to beat the crowds, you come early. It's starting to get quite packed up. It's almost 11 o'clock, so if you come at like 8 o'clock, you'll have the park all to yourself for a few hours. So that's a little bit about Concrete Waves. We're gonna head over to, well, I'm gonna go get breakfast actually, because I haven't eaten this morning, so let's go get some breakfast. Just got myself a mozzarella and chorizo pasty and found myself a nice view to eat this bad boy. The only con eating outside in Cornwall is these seagulls up here. I don't know if you can see him up there, but he's eyeing me out. He might do a little drive-by swoop and hijack my pasty, which has been done to me multiple times, so that's one of the cons. But a pro, there's loads of food spots and places to get a bite to eat. You can just come and sit down with the view in the background like this, eat your pasty, hopefully you don't get attacked by a seagull. Massive pro in my opinion. You got the basket, you got box and barber, you got pavilion. Those are just to name a few. Anywhere you go in Newquay, there will always be some sort of food places to get something to eat. Another con is some of them motherfuckers is expensive, okay? So you got either you can go cheap, get a pasty, but even a pasties are like £5. So it is a touristy seaside destination, so prices are going to be a little bit higher than if you went in Somerset or some bullshit like that. Go on, mate. There you go. Some of them are like super skittish because there's fucking dickhead tourists that come down here on nights out, get pissed up and throw shit and just like try and attack seagulls, and it's just, don't be a prick. How would you like it if I kicked you in the face, you know what I mean? But then again, some of these seagulls are dickheads as well, so I don't know. I'm not saying they deserve to get kicked in the head. Don't be a prick and hurt the animals down here. I'm pretty sure seagulls are protected species anyway, so if you do get caught doing that shit, you're going to jail, mate. I'm gonna catch you, I'm gonna send you to fucking prison, mate. Didn't get a drink from the pasty shops. I'm gonna go to Cook. They do like pretty cool smoothies and shit. Please have the super green smoothie, please. One of the pros of being in Cornwall is there's always some sort of weird events going on full of drunk people, and then the cons, there's loads of drunk people, so I guess it's up to you to decide like whether or not. I find it quite entertaining sometimes, but just when it gets a bit rowdy and out of hand. But we've all been rowdy and drunk before, haven't we? Me and Tom just waiting on some of the boys so we can go down to the beach, have a little beach day. That is one of the pros of living in Cornwall, because on a random Saturday you might get messaged up by one of your mates and they're like, oh, you want to go beach, play spikeball, cliff jump, and then, you know, a plan gets made and the shit's good, isn't it, Tom? But yeah, while we're waiting, we're just doing a bit of handstands on the grass. So yeah, rate our handstands. Go on, Tom. Oh, it's the best one yet. Oh, and then he went to one hand. I notice if you kind of look behind you a bit, yeah, like, it helps a bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was the best one so far.
That was nice.
Round 2, I noticed that my back arches like a motherfucker, so I've got to try and bring the hips in and get a nice strong core in that bitch. There you go. You hear my fart. I don't want to move like that though, I want to stay in one spot. You've got good form. Another pro living in Cornwall, living in Newquay, specifically where I live. 5 minutes away from your house, you'll have a beach and you could just say, fuck it, we're gonna go have a beach day. You gotta make sure you got the right time off. That's a bit of a con. A lot of the work here is hospitality and construction. I think that's like the main shit. So I work in construction doing 8 till 4, and then some of my mates work in hospitality doing evening shifts. So you'll have to try and find days that you both have the same time off so you can do stuff. Cons, some people might find it a con. I find it a pro, is tourism and how busy it gets in town and stuff. Me personally, I quite like the energy. You meet new people, you can have like sick time. Some people in my recent TikTok videos have been saying like, oh, it's too busy all the time, the beaches are crowded, blah, blah, blah. But I like doing like what we're doing now, going Little Fistule, going to like the secret, well, semi-secret beaches, not quite secret for a lot of people living down here. You make a day out of trying to find like secret beaches and trying to have a good time somewhere. I don't know, it's all like subjective on who you are as a person and what you like. Am I right, Tom?
Yeah, boy.
Get your input in there. Oh, it's on the face track and it won't let me.
I won't do me,
Mate. Hey! Go on, that didn't come up for a bit. Oh, the doggy! Whose dog is that? So, is Cornwall really as good as people say it is? Well, I guess that's all down to you and the person that you are. So if you are looking to come down here and you don't like busy streets because of all the tourism and you don't like how packed beaches are and all that kind of stuff, then I'm assuming this place is not gonna be for you, bro. Fuck off. I'm joking. But if you're someone who loves surfing, loves skating, loves being by the seaside, if you love the buzz of summertime and energy and loads of people being around, it's the place for you. I love how busy it gets. I love meeting new people when I'm at the pub, having a little chat, getting a little bit loose. For example, me and Leisha went down to the pub once, had a drink, bumped into some people from London. We started speaking. We just ended up having the sickest conversation. They then invited us down to London where we took the risk. We're gonna go down and if we die, we get murdered by these random people. Near Luton, it's not actually Luton. I know what you guys are thinking when I say Luton. You're probably like, oh my God, you're gonna get stabbed. But if we go down there and we do the things that he said he was gonna do, like wakeboarding, skating, going to London, having a sick time, then it sounds like a fun trip down to London. And guess what happened? We went there, we stayed at the place, met all their mates. It was super fun. We went wakeboarding, skating, went exploring around London. It was just really good. So that's just one of the perks of the busyness of it all. You meet new people and you go on sick adventures. Yeah, it was just a vibe. So these are the possibilities. These are the things that could happen to you if you like busy energy. There's also loads of other things that we didn't quite get into, like how do you afford living in Cornwall and all that stuff. Bottom line, you work, you graft, okay? You go work, like I, for example, work in construction, and you know, if you really want to make this your reality, you come down here and you make it your reality. It's all up to you and how hard you want to work for something you really want to do. So in my opinion, I personally fucking love Cornwall. Cornwall is sick. It reminds me of South Africa back home where I used to live at Jeffreys Bay on the coast. Same sort of vibe here in the summertime. It looks like paradise. I'll insert some clips. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys to move down. It's all up to you. I'm gonna make more videos on Cornwall and cool stuff. If you guys are enjoying the video, then subscribe, support the channel, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.